Okay, dude, what is up? And oh my god, guys, did we just see X-Men Apocalypse or did we just see X-Men Apocalypse? Now, before we even get into the video, I'm going to say once again, like I do all the time before I talk about any of the new films that are out, this is going to contain spoilers. If you do not want to know what happens in X-Men Apocalypse, turn off this video now, unclick it, go and watch another video of mine, or just click off the video. Don't watch this, because some people for some reason say, well, why did you ruin it? I'm telling you, like I do on every single video that I do like this, it's going to contain spoilers, and I'm going to let you know everything that happens in the video. So, once again, for the 400th time, it's going to contain spoilers. If you don't want to know, click off it right now. All right, so I'm going to give you a second before we get into the film to click off. All right, guys. But basically, we're going to be going through a few bits. Right, I've literally just come back from the cinema. But check this out. You know when you watch a video, guys, and it's like, you try to remember bits, and I'm still trying to remember the beginning, but the film's long, it's only like for like 2.5 hours, but I can't remember step by step of the video, but I can remember certain parts of it. But what I'm going to do, like I done on the Marvel Captain America video, Civil War one, I'm going to watch the trailer. I'm not going to put the trailer up in my video or anything like that. I'm going to watch the trailer on my screen, and then I'm going to pause it. I'm going to talk to you guys about certain bits, especially if you're wondering what happened there or anything like that. So, hopefully the guys that didn't want to watch anything that spoiled it, they're gone now. If you're not, it's your own fault. It's your own fault that you're still here watching it. But let's answer the main question, right? Let's answer the question straight up right now. Should you go and watch X-Men Apocalypse? Is it good, yes or no? My opinion, my personal opinion. This isn't a fact or anything. In my personal opinion, the film is amazing. There was no boring parts. There was no, normally, you know, you get a film and some bits may be boring. So there was no boring parts. This was as good as Civil War. If you liked Captain America Civil War, you're going to love this as well. There was literally, it wasn't like non-stop action, but there was enough there not to get bored on certain parts, which is absolutely amazing. I always keep like put in reference the Superman film. Like, it was all right, but it was boring. There was boring parts in that video, man. And the overall like experience of the Superman one, the ending made it good. So you forgot about all the boring parts at the beginning. But if you actually sit down and think about it, that film was actually kind of boring. So far, the Civil War, amazing. And this X-Men Apocalypse, absolutely loved it. I loved it. It was so good. Like, dudes, I'll be honest with you, not that I was shocked that it was good, because I knew it was going to be somewhat amazing, right? But I was somewhat amazed by how good it was, if you understand my gist. It passed my expectations. Now, I love like basically most of the X-Men videos. I don't actually think there's any I don't like. Maybe there's like certain parts in something that I don't like, but most of the X-Men videos I actually like anyway. This one, I think this one is gonna be one of the best. It's really good. It is really good. So if you haven't watched it yet, it is out here in the UK. I'm in the UK. I know in America, Canada, certain places like that, it's not out yet. It's gonna be out on the 27th, I think, for you guys. It's actually come out. I went to watch it today, which is the 21st today. It's out already here. It's actually been out for a few days. It may even been out last week. I don't know. All I know is I looked in the cinema today and it was there. I was like, damn, really? And it was there yesterday, but I didn't have the time to watch it yesterday. But it was there and I was like, damn, I gotta go watch it. So I'm watching it and it's amazing. All right, so, dudes, I'm gonna say one thing as well. I got goosebumps in this film, man. I got goosebumps in this film. There was a certain part. What I'm going to do, I'm going to talk about the bits I remember, and then I'm going to watch the trailer and we'll go through it, right? So there was a certain part right at the end when Xavier is actually in the mind of Apocalypse, right? And he thinks he can, like, he can control Apocalypse, yeah? But, it doesn't work out like that. Apocalypse is just too strong. Apocalypse is an insane, crazed madman. Well, he's not really. He's like the the mutant devil, basically. He's like the Grim Reaper. That's what he basically is. He's like the Grim Reaper. He's like the mutant Grim Reaper. The first ever mutant made. He's like the Grim Reaper, basically. He just wants to destroy life and start all over again with the strongest ones. But yeah, what happens was Charles was actually in Apocalypse's head, trying to take control over him to stop from basically killing the world and everything like that. But yeah, it doesn't work out like that. And then Apocalypse starts beating the heck out of Charles Xavier in the minds. Remember, they're in each other's minds right now. Like, do you remember in a part of the trailer when you see Apocalypse go huge, like, whoa, that was actually when Charles was in Apocalypse's head, and that's when he went big like that. So Charles Xavier is just basically dying. He's dying in the mind of Apocalypse right now, and he calls out for Jean Grey to help him. Dude, and as soon as Charles Xavier called out to Jean Grey to save him from Apocalypse, I got goosebumps. You're probably thinking, why would you get goosebumps? Because goddamn, I knew Phoenix was gonna come. I knew she was gonna bring her full power, her full potential. And did she? Hell yes, she did. Phoenix come out and she destroyed him, man. What does that mean? Like, obviously, Apocalypse is like gods of mutants. Like, he rules it, yeah. But if he can get beaten by Phoenix, what the heck does that mean? Does that mean Phoenix is like the strongest mutant ever? She has to be, right? She has to be. She killed Xavier. She's killed Apocalypse. She can kill anybody, man. What the heck? Did she kill Cyclops too before? I believe it was. She killed. I think it may have been. I'm trying to put my thinking cap. I don't remember. I think she actually killed Cyclops too. I think. I don't know. But yeah, but Phoenix is like the evil version of Jean Grey. And she's mad. She's strong, dude. So as soon as Charles Xavier asked Jean Grey to help him, I knew straight away she was going to release the Phoenix. And she did. I got goosebumps. You know, dude, I'm in a cinema and I can feel my hairs raising underneath my jacket. Like, they stood up and was like, oh my God, oh my God. The film was absolutely amazing. Now, I'm going to start from the beginning-ish. If I can remember what the beginning-ish is, I don't even know. I'm just gonna go back in what I remember. All right, so Nightcrawler is in this, right? How Nightcrawler comes into it is basically what it is. I think it's Russia. I think they're in Russia or something like that. Basically, they've got like this cage where they make mutants fight each other, and whoever wins gets to fight the next mutant, basically. And Angel is in there, and Angel's just whipping ass, man. He's just taking them all out. And the next minute, he goes up against Nightcrawler. Nightcrawler didn't want to fight. He's not a big fighter, is he, Nightcrawler? Nightcrawler didn't want to fight. And then, basically, Angel said to him, if you don't fight, they're going to kill us both. And you just see the Russians standing with the guns, and they're in an electric cage. They can't get out or anything. So that was kind of insane. So they started to fight, and then Nightcrawler actually won that fight against Angel, but the funny thing about it was Nightcrawler actually ruined one of Angel's wings, because you know when Angel he's got his wings, they're like angel wings. They're like normal feathered wings, right? But when Nightcrawler was fighting him, he pushed him up into the electric cage, and it burnt and ruined one of his wings, and it was bad, man. But then oh man, what's her name? Do you know the woman that's blue that changes all the time? Raven, that's her name. I nearly forgot. Raven. Raven actually turned the power off, so then they both end up escaping. Angel goes his separate way, but then Raven takes Nightcrawler with her back to Charles Xavier's house. But you know, Raven's good in this one. She's good in this one, which is awesome. She's back with the X-Men. Yeah, which is a crazy awesome. All right, you know what? Let me go and watch some of the trailer. Let's watch some of the trailer, and then what I'll do, why there's certain bits happening, I will stop it, and then I will talk to you guys about it as well. Oh yeah, we found out why Charles went bald. Yeah, Charles Xavier went bald because basically Apocalypse, right? He basically has to go from body to body because he's like dying in one body. So what happens is his conscience, or whatever you want to call it, yeah, goes from one body to a body of his choosing on these tables he's got to sit them on or whatever. So normally he chooses another mutant. So when he goes from his old body into the other mutant's body, he takes all his old powers, but he also takes the powers of the new person that is actually going into their body. So that's why he's got so many different powers as well, because he's literally, where he's changed bodies so many times, he's taken all of the mutants' powers, which is crazy. That's why he wanted Charles Xavier's body near the end, because that is the ultimate power. Because obviously where Charles Xavier can go into anybody's head and talk to them, if Apocalypse had that power, he rules the world. He basically ruled the world. All right, so let me watch this, guys. We're going to see what's going to happen here, and then I'm going to talk about it, man. But this film's amazing. I'm telling you right now. You see, oh yeah, you see, that's it. Right at the beginning, I'm watching, what trailer is this? This trailer I'm watching, right, it's called the X-Men Apocalypse Final Trailer HD 20th Century Fox. It's actually the 20th Century Fox channel as well. So, you know what, let me subscribe to that. I'm subscribing to them, man. I want to watch the new stuff that comes out. Wow, it's got nearly 21 million views. That's awesome. Right, so at the beginning, you actually see them in the pyramids, and you see what I was just talking about, how they're lying on the two tables. Apocalypse on one table, and he sees someone else on another table. That's when he's actually going from his body into somebody else's body. Apocalypse was actually like, he ruled the world at one time in the Egyptian times or whatever it was. In Egypt, he actually ruled the world. So basically what it was, the humans that he was ruling basically had enough of it, right? They don't want no more of him ruling because he's an evil mutant, right? So basically, when he was transferring from body to body, the humans, they knew when his body came out of his old body and was transferring into the new one, he couldn't do nothing. So what they done was they basically hit down all the wooden bits that was holding up some of like these massive big boulders, and it just went crashing down, and it basically just took the whole of the pyramid down with it, guys. It was insane. Like, it was totally insane. Like, there was obviously Apocalypse always has 4 mutants with him, like these 4 horsemen, right? So there was 4 mutants with him. That's the whole reason how he survived. Because basically what it was, the people that was inside the pyramid with Apocalypse and his 4 horsemen, they were actually going to plan to try and kill him, but then obviously the mutants, they actually killed them anyway, but then they all got crushed in, and then basically all of them died except one mutant, and she basically put a force field over Apocalypse, so why all the rubble and all the boulders and the bricks or whatever are all tumbling down, and they went down far, man. They went all the way down. Why it was all crushing down on him, he was actually got a force field on him, so then what happened, obviously the boulders, they must have like tangled up like that. So then obviously once she died, because she got crushed as well, once she died as well, that mutant that was protecting Apocalypse, the boulders were in a position where he was just stuck down there. He was just basically stuck down there. So yeah, that's what happens in that bit, man. All right, so I'm watching this now. You see the blue stuff around the body. You see him changing there into the other person's body, which is cool. Oh, all right, yeah, there's a bit there. There was a bit there, right, when I was watching it, and you see Apocalypse. He does like this with his hand, and like it looks like the sand or whatever comes out of the wall, and he chops the 3 guys' heads off. You know what? Let's just get this one thing straight now. Apocalypse has the best powers, man. He has crazy powers. He puts people into the wall. He makes people sink into the floor. He makes sand come out, man. Dude, listen. Apocalypse is so damn evil, yeah. He basically, like, I don't know what to say the word is, but he basically, there was Egypt there, or whatever country it was, I'm thinking it's Egypt, right? And then he just basically made all the buildings and all the cars and all the people just turn into sand and make his pyramid, make his own pyramid again. It was insane. It was insane. It was it was insane. It was insane. Oh, and another thing here, we can see Storm here, right? I didn't know that Storm was from Egypt. But she's in Egypt from this one. She's actually an Egyptian. I didn't know that. Is Storm Egyptian? 1 second, I'm going to Google this. I'm going to actually Google this. Is Storm Egyptian? Oh, wait. That's not even coming up. Nothing's even coming up. Storm. All right, Storm. I know what to put. Let's see what we can put here. See if we can find out about her. We're going to have to do a lot of reading to actually see if anything actually comes up. Yep. Her later moved to Egypt and lived there until they died during... Oh, all right, so she's not from Egypt, but she moved to Egypt. Ah, okay. So, all right. That clears up a lot of things in that, so I didn't know that. So, wait up. Storm's mother was actually... She was a princess of the tribe in Kenya. Damn, I didn't know that. In Africa. Okay. White hair, blue eyes, natural gifts of sorcery. And then basically, they moved to Harlem, uptown New York. And then she later moved to Egypt. All right, so that cleared up something. All right, that's good. So Storm isn't Egyptian, but she moved to Egypt. She talks like an Egyptian. That's why I thought that. Because literally, she has got the accent, man. It was awesome. All right, that's good. That cleared that up there. See, just if you ever have questions, Google it. Yeah, I love Google, man. All right, here we go. What else can we see? Oh, you saw that bit there as well when you see Angel whoosh, with his wings out. Let me tell you something. You see Apocalypse, when he finds his 4 horsemen, right, which is Storm, Magneto, Angel, and in this woman with the sword. What's her name again? Her name is Psylocke. Yes, Psylocke. I had to look that up. I actually forgot her name. Her name is Psylocke. I don't know too much about Psylocke. I think I said her name wrong. Psylocke. I don't really know too much about her, but all I know is she's a beast with her sword, her katana sword, and she's got like this next, like pink. I don't know what the heck to call it. She can make it like a sword thingy, and she can make it into a whip as well, which is crazy. But she's awesome. They're the 4 mutant. He wanted to protect them, right? But what he does is he actually makes their powers even stronger. So he meets Storm. Apocalypse I'm talking about. He meets Storm and he gives Storm even more power than she had in the start. That's amazing, man. Apocalypse gives powers and makes them even stronger. It's amazing. I want to do that. Apocalypse, give me some powers, man. 59 out of 5, sucker. Give me them powers. But yeah, all right. So, do you know what? I like the Storm with the Mohawk as well. The best Storm ever, man. That is the best Storm. Forget Halle Berry, man. That new Storm is way better, man. You know what as well? I like the backstory of Magneto, right? Magneto, this is the bit I remember, right? You actually felt Magneto's pain in this film, guys. Let me just get one thing straight. When all X-Men things happen, when anything happens in Marvel, whatever, right? I love it. I absolutely love it when Charles Xavier and Magneto come together and they work together, man. Whether they don't work together for long, I love them bits. I'm telling you, I love them bits. You can feel the connection between Charles and Magneto. I'm telling you, you can feel the passion they have for each other. They may hate each other sometimes, but you can tell that they do love each other, man. I love it when Xavier and Magneto work together. All right, but you got a backstory here, a little bit of not sort of a backstory, but what basically you didn't really see in other films of Magneto, right? After, Future Fight, when he tried being a baddie that for the first time or whatever, basically he tried being human, right? He tried living among the humans. So he moved to Russia. I think it's Russia. I hope I'm right. It's Russia. All right. So basically he moved to Russia and he got a wife. He had a kid and he tried living normally. But then one thing happened. And then basically what happened was it was actually funny thing actually here is when Apocalypse actually came back from the dead or whatever, or from his sleep, shall I say, he made an earthquake around the world. But what happened in this earthquake was where Magneto was actually working in some like what's them places like when they make the metals and stuff and they heat the metals up like it's like hot lava and all that. And he was working in one of them places and one of the big, what's them big giant metal things called that hold that lava metal, man, whatever it is called, is going and it drops off and it's about to crush one of the workers and Magneto saves a human, damn it, man. Magneto saves a human. Dude, Magneto. That's right, you're hearing me correct, Magneto saved a human with his powers. But then he looked around and he saw that a couple of the workers actually saw him use his powers. And then he saw that. So he knew straight away he had to get the heck out of Russia because bad things would have happened. But then while he was trying to get out of Russia or where he was just trying to move from his house, the police got called by them workers. And they told the police that that Magneto, what's his name again? Eric. Magneto's real name is Eric, right? So they told the police that Eric is actually Magneto because they didn't actually know he was Magneto. They just thought he was Eric or whatever his name was, Eric something. And they just, they thought he was Eric or whatever his Russian name was. And they didn't know he was Magneto. But then as soon as the workers told the police that he could control metal, they clocked he's Magneto. So, you know, they went to his house. And then why you got Eric Magneto packing up with his wife? The daughter's missing. They went out to look for the daughter. And then the police, the Russian police or whatever, they actually got the daughter. And Magneto, you know, he knew, man. Like, he doesn't want to hurt. You could tell he just wanted to be normal, innit? He wanted to be just left alone. He just wanted to live a chilled life. He was doing good, man. I thought he was doing really good. And then what happens is he says to the police, right, basically, just let my daughter go back to her mother and I'll come with you guys. You can take me anywhere. So they go to do that. But did anybody know that Magneto's daughter is actually mutant as well? So obviously she's upset. She goes to her mum. She's getting upset because Magneto's gone with the police now and they're tying him up. They ain't got no metal on them as well. They're smart. Not even their badges. But she's getting upset now. But she's controlling like the birds. And the birds are attacking the police. But where the police have no guns, they've got like bow and arrows. They've got one of the police has actually got it like locked back. Even though, why the heck would you have it locked back? And then while he's getting attacked by the birds, he actually lets the arrow go by accident. And it goes through Magneto's kid, daughter, and wife. Whoom. Through the both of them, man. Then Magneto's back. No more Eric. No more Eric. That was the straw. No more Eric right there, man. No more Eric. Magneto comes now. Now this is where Magneto comes in. And yeah, he just like, he basically just, he does what Magneto does. He basically, what happened was he takes a chain off his daughter, which looks like a, I don't know, it can't be a St. Christopher. I don't think they're Christians or whatever, but it's like a little, a sovereign of some kind of. But he pulls it out in his hand and then he controls it. To base, there was about how many? There was about 10 police guys, and he makes them just basically go through all their necks, and then they just drop. And then Magneto, he goes to the workplace, you know that place where they grassed him up to the police, and now that's the reason why his wife and kid is dead. He goes back there, and damn right he should as well. I bloody would too. If someone done that, I didn't do anything to them. I saved someone with my powers. He saved a guy with his powers. He didn't do nothing bad. Why? What was the point of even grassing him up? But anyway. So he goes there and he goes there to kill them. Straight up, he just goes there to kill them, man. And he's about to kill them. And then boom, Apocalypse actually comes behind him through some portal with Angel, Storm, and Psylocke. And then he just basically says to him, man, Magneto actually turns around to Apocalypse first and says to him, don't stop me from killing these people. And he looks at him and he looks at the people and then Apocalypse just go like this, woof, and then they all just go into the ground, like they just sink into the ground like they're sand, and they're gone, they're sunk into the ground, they're part of the ground now. And then he basically just Apocalypse explains to Magneto that he doesn't want to stop him, he wants to make him more powerful. And he does. Like I said, he actually gives them all more powers. And Magneto can actually, you know how like the core of the earth is like irons and all kind of different metals. Magneto can actually start moving the damn world, man. That's how strong he becomes. He can control the world. And you know, like, apparently the world has plates in there or whatever, keeping everything on balance. That's the reason why the world is going round and we're all alive and we're not dead. He's moving the plates and he's going to cause an apocalypse to destroy the whole mutant kind. So there's going to be no mutants and no humans. But, yeah, we'll get more into that bit in a little while, man. This is crazy. All right, so let me watch some more of this trailer right here. See, oh, look, I'm just talking about it, and that bit trailer come up right there. And then the bit I'm talking about as well just came up. Look, this is when he's just basically destroying. All right, you see the part there when you see the, what bridges are they? Are they, the New York bridges? Or I don't know. I don't know. I've never been to America, so I don't know. But there's two bridges there. I'm assuming it has to do something with America or something like that. You see the bridges getting broken out or whatever they are. And then basically that's Magneto doing that, man. That's not Apocalypse doing that. That's Magneto doing that. Because Magneto's in like, He's gone crazy, man. He's gone Magneto-fied. He's gone Magneto because obviously he's hurting. He's hurting dudes. And then look at that. He's just destroying the whole place up. Even Sydney gets it. Everywhere, the world. Oh, there's the bit. I'm watching the bit now when you see Apocalypse actually put Charles Xavier. He's asking Jean Grey to. Oh my God, this is amazing. Just watching this trailer again, dudes, oh man, it's amazing. It's amazing. I love Raven in this as well. Raven is amazing. All right, I just remembered one thing. All right, I just remembered one thing, guys. Now, you know who Scott Summers is, right? Cyclops, yeah. But dudes, Alexander Summers is in it as well. Alex? Who's Alex? Alex, a.k.a. Havoc. That is Cyclops' brother. He's in this. And he's amazing. You know how Cyclops, yeah, shoots the beams from his eyes? Yeah. Well, Havoc, a.k.a. Alex Summers, shoots it out of his chest. He's got it under control and his arms. Whoosh, free beams. Whoosh, whoosh, whoosh. He's amazing, but he does die. But he dies because he tries killing Apocalypse, but Apocalypse goes through his portal, whatever, and then Apocalypse actually disappears, and then when Havoc is actually shooting his beams at them, and then he missed, it went, because they were under, you know where, the X-Men, the school, the Charles Xavier school, you know, underneath there, you got that brain thing that Charles Xavier puts on. They were near there. So when he missed them, he went out to the power, I think it is, or whatever, and he just blew the whole school up, man. But he died in that. Luckily, they all would have died. Realistically, every single X-Men child and everything in Charles Xavier's school would have died, but Quicksilver saved them all, except Havoc. He couldn't save Havoc. It was too late. He got in there and the blast already got Havoc, so he couldn't save him, but he didn't know that until afterwards. But yeah, Quicksilver saved every single one of them. You know what? Quicksilver, man, he's so funny in this. He's got to be one of my favorite ones in this film. Quicksilver is amazing. I didn't know that Magneto is actually Quicksilver's dad. What the heck, man? Magneto has another kid, which is Quicksilver. I didn't know that. I didn't know it. Oh, I'm so sorry to say it. I didn't know, man. I didn't know. But he doesn't tell him. And I don't know why. I don't know why he doesn't tell him. Can you guys, if you guys know the reason why he doesn't tell Magneto that he's his son, please tell me why. I have no clue. He could have told him. I thought to myself at the end when Magneto was really bad and he's destroying the whole world, you know, Raven's up there talking to him and he's sort of listening. I would have thought to myself that Quicksilver could have just said to him, "Don't do this. I'm your son, Dad." And I would have thought he would have felt like, oh, he's got something else to be good for. Maybe that would turn Magneto good again. That's maybe the reason why they didn't do it, because they need Magneto as a villain. I don't know. But all I can say is, man, that he didn't tell him. He just didn't tell him. And I don't know why, man. I don't know why. All right, so let's see more of this trailer. I'm watching the part now when you see Nightcrawler and Angel in like the arena of death. I told you guys about that bit already when he loses his wing as well. Raven actually saves Nightcrawler. Look, there's Quicksilver. Quicksilver's amazing. He is absolutely amazing, guys. But yeah, this film, guys, is absolutely just crazy awesome. There was a bit there which was really awesome. Storm versus Cyclops with the powers. She's doing like the lightning. He's doing the beam from his eyes. It's crazy. All right, so let's see some more of this. Oh, all right, here's a part. There's a part there that you actually see when you see all the nukes or rockets. You don't know they're nukes. They're all rockets going in the air. They're actually nukes. And what's happening is, right, Magneto actually took over Charles Xavier's brain and he actually talked to everybody, mutants, humans, whatever. And then he made the mutants basically, and the humans as well, or whatever, basically throw all the nukes, all the weapons into the sky, like all the nukes. Woo! Goodbye. No more weapons. Apocalypse don't want no more weapons. This is how Apocalypse sees it. Humans, right, run the world. He sees it as the weak. He sees humans as weak, right? Because let's be honest, a human versus a mutant, who's the weaker one if you put them in a boxing ring? Yeah, the human. So obviously the human are the weaker of the species, right? So obviously he sees it as the weaker species are ruling the world. That's the reason why he hates it. That's the reason why he wants to cause the apocalypse and just wipe them all out. But yeah, that's the whole reason why he saw them rockets going into the sky. Because basically apocalypse makes the humans get rid of all their weapons so they can't fight him. Basically, that's the reason why. All right, let's watch this bit now. Oh yeah, you see as well. You see, all right, so Angel, he's got metal wings as well. The reason why he's got metal wings is because, like I told you before at the beginning, you see how Apocalypse can give them powers, like beyond their powers. So Angel has powers and he's got normal wings, but Apocalypse amplifies his powers, gives him like his potential, and he turns his wings into metal wings. That's the reason why he's got them, and they are flugenhagen amazing, them wings. I'm telling you, they're amazing. There you see Psylocke as well. She is awesome. She's strong. She nearly got Beast's toes there. Oh my God. I love that part as well. You see there was a part there where you saw a Quicksilver running. It was like, that's when he's saving everybody into the school when it blew up from when Havoc done the beam and missed. What else have we actually got here? What? I remember this film, man. It feels like I watched it ages ago, man. I don't know why. Your X-Men. There it was there. Did you see it? Oh, if you watch the trailer, there was a bit there where you saw like Xavier, Raven and all that. And then you saw this guy go, roar! And a beam was coming out of his chest. That is Havoc. That is Cyclops' brother. That right there. Go and watch the trailer right now. You'll see it. Roar! And he comes. Amazing. Amazing, amazing, amazing. All right. There was another bit there. You see when I told you how Phoenix came into the mind of Apocalypse to help Charles Xavier defeat Apocalypse because he was about to die. Yeah, Jean Grey came in there and then she just went on like crazy. You saw the Phoenix come out and she just screamed like, ah! And then the Phoenix come behind her and she basically like, how'd you say it? Like, the skin and everything come off. But what happened was when she was beating Apocalypse in his mind, what was happening was Magneto, he actually turned on Apocalypse because he saw sense as well. And he actually was throwing all the metal. And it stabbed him. Boom, 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 boom. But the only reason why he was able to stab him with all the metal is because Jean Grey got in his mind and ripped his armor off. He was impenetrable. No one could even touch Apocalypse with his armor on. His armor was what made him super strong. He puts up force fields. Nothing could get in that force field. Magneto was trying to throw all the metal in the world at him. You got Cyclops trying to do his beam at him. You got this person doing that. No one could get in his force field. But then Jean Grey got in the mind and he ripped off his armor. And then that's when Magneto just got him. Goof, goof, goof. Put all that the metal through his body and he was like basically stuck there. And then while he's stuck there not being able to do anything, you see Cyclops come with the eye beams, woo, and get him as well. So he was weakened down a little bit. And then Jean Grey, aka Phoenix, comes out and then just destroys him. But before he dies, before Apocalypse dies, he looks at her and goes, "The truth is here," or something like that. The truth is revealed. So I think that means they found out who the most powerful mutant is. I honestly think, man, she has to be. When he said that the truth is revealed or something like that, I think someone's coming back, man, for her. I don't know what it is, or maybe I don't know. But yeah, Apocalypse said that before he died, and he just, his skin all come off, and then just his bone, you see his skin coming off, his muscles, his blood, and his bones, and then poof, he's gone. He's gone. He was that quick, he was just gone. But it was awesome. The film is absolutely amazing. The X-Men Apocalypse. Oh yeah, I nearly forgot. Holy moly. All right, so there was a part there, a 2 minutes 25. You saw all of the dead bodies on the floor. What the heck, dudes? Who was that? Why was there all them dead bodies on the floor? I'll tell you why all them dead bodies are on the floor. Weapon X. Wolverine Weapon X is in this film. He was amazing. Yeah, he's beast mode, man. Like, he was locked up, right? If you guys know who Weapon X is, basically, research it, Google it. Who is Weapon X? It's Wolverine, but they put the computer on him so they can control him into a weapon, so Wolverine will do what they want him to do. So he's locked in this big giant metal cage box thing or whatever. Jean Grey actually releases him, and then he goes on a rampage. Wolverine Weapon X goes on a Flugenhagen rampage and kills everybody. No mutants though, because the mutants were all locked up. He just kills everybody in sight. He didn't give a damn who it was. He just killed them all. That is Wolverine at his rawest, man. It wasn't Wolverine. That weren't Wolverine. That was Weapon X. That was a killing machine that you saw. He literally just ripped shreds out of everybody. He didn't care. Anyone he saw, he killed. And he killed them with just like anger. You just saw the anger in him. But before, what happened was he killed them all and he was going to go out into the wild. But before he went out and escaped from where he was getting held by the military, whatever, Jean Grey actually talks to him in his mind. Yeah, because he was actually going to attack them at first. But then Jean Grey talked to him in his mind and said, I can help you. And then she makes him take off the thing on his head and all out of his body and stuff. So then she basically gave him some of his memories back. Because what happened was, obviously, they wiped his memory because they want to use him as a weapon. They don't want him to remember anything. They want him to be a fully fledged weapon just to do what they say. So obviously, Weapon X got no memories of anything. He's just a killing machine. But before he left, Jean Grey made him take off his machine, and then she gave him some of his old memories back. You know, I don't know what memories. They don't say what specific memories, but I'm assuming the kind of memories that reminded him of being a human and being normal. And then he just left and run out. But damn, I'm happy I saw that. That's why we watched the trailer. That's the reason why we watched the trailer, why I'm talking to you. I don't want to forget about things like that. I can't forget about things like that because that was one of the most awesomest bits. He weren't in there for long. He was not in there for long, but the bits he were in there for, it was amazing. It was absolutely amazing, guys. All right, let me watch the rest of it. There he is. You see the claws come out. Oh my God. That was awesome. Let me just go back and see if we can find another trailer. We'll watch this trailer here. This one was from like 5 months ago. Let's see if I'm gonna say something there. It might have just seemed a bit dodgy what just happened with the camera and stuff. But I was recording and then my camera sort of like, I don't know what happened to it. It went off and I was like, damn, I just lost everything. So let's just watch this next little trailer, see if I missed anything out there. I don't know what's happening there, dudes. I was like, no, the video's gone. What just happened? All right, so I'm going to watch another part of another trailer right here now, guys, to see if I missed anything. Because if I didn't watch the other trailer, like I said, I would have actually missed the Weapon X part. So I want to watch this trailer quickly. The trailer I'm watching now was actually from 5 months ago. Same as well from the 20th Century Fox channel to X-Men Apocalypse teaser trailer. That's what the teaser trailer is. 20th Century Fox. So I just want to see any part there. Tens of thousands of years old. The first mutant at Apocalypse. I think you can gather that, right? The first mutant was Apocalypse. So you can gather that. He's just evil, man. He's just evil. He is just evil. But he's good to watch in the film. I don't want a mutant like that to ever come out here, man. No way. Well, I don't think I've missed anything so far, which is good. He got that bit from the Bible, or the Bible got it from him. The bit that's talking there, that was actually Havoc as well. He can control all of them. He can't actually control all of them. That's the reason why he wanted the power of Charles Xavier, because Apocalypse can't control him at will. The reason why he wants Charles Xavier's powers is to get into their heads so he can control them all. So he can't control them all straight away. Because I thought as well, when I watched the trailer, I thought Apocalypse was going to be able to just like control everyone, but he can't. That's the reason why he wants the powers from Xavier. So, dude, this film is amazing. I think I've covered everything there. I don't think there's actually anything not to cover. I think we've covered everything. It's been a long video. It's been a long video. I didn't intend it to actually be this kind of length, but dude, I'm just super psyched about it, man. I was so psyched about this video. You don't understand. I've never felt power like this before. That's when Charles says that. That's when his mind's getting taken over by Apocalypse. Because Apocalypse actually takes over Charles's mind at first. That's the way, that's how he got the humans to get rid of all the nukes and stuff in the sky. But yeah, I think that's it. I think we've actually cleared everything there, guys. I know it was a long video. I know I'm actually 40-something minutes. No, that's actually a really long video. I didn't realize it was so long. But, all right, guys, if you did stay and watch all of that, the film was absolutely amazing. If it isn't out where you guys are, but you still watched it, it's even better than how I was talking about it. I was probably, the way I was talking about it, you may have even got confused a bit. I was just so excited. I'm not like a film critic or anything. I can just tell you guys what I thought and what I was watching, man. But it was amazing. It was literally amazing. Any advice I can give you, go and watch the film. Trust me, you will love it. Especially if you love X-Men anyway. You will love this film, guys. But I don't think there's anything else left to say there. So I'm going to end it, dudes. And we'll see you guys in the next episode. Dude!